Hey, Timmy. Hey, 321. What's up? What's up, guys? I had to charge my controllers, which is why I'm late. I forgot to charge them. I'm the best. All right, I am looking for. There. Oh. Hello, Toast. What's up? Uh-oh. Sorry, my chatbot decided to freak out. Give me a second. How are you guys doing? While I get my life together. Oh, goodness. It's like, oh, cool. What kind of pizza? Dang it. Oh, wait, never mind. One second. My chatbot said, fuck you. Alright. Also, you might hear my cat this whole day. I let her take a nap with me, and now she wants to be with me at all times. Yes. There we go. Okay. We good now. Hey, Chaos. Okay. Oh. I'm going in. Let's hope my camera actually stays put today. I recentered my space. Hey, Matt. What's up? What happened to neither? He said his OBS died or something. Alright. I got all my shit together. Let's go. Late request. Karita. I heard Brunswick might not be on today. So I want you. My goal today, honestly, is to talk to more students. I want to get to know more students. I had a dream that I was getting to know. Dang, that was fast. Karita, dang. Let's see if my camera stays. Sorry if you hear random noises. My cat wants to be on me right now. But she's not allowed. Just glue the camera down. Yeah. We use some digital glue. Why not? I feel like playing the EverQuest soundtrack today. I really need to sit down and just come up with a playlist. Oh, goodness. The lag. Okay. Ugh. Alright. Desktop. Look, I don't understand how people click their freaking stuff. I can't ever click it. Like with my controller. It doesn't work for me. You know? I don't know, man. Hey, Jetter. There we go. We got music. Let's go. We're going in. We're listening to the original EverQuest music, by the way. How's it going? Alright. I hate that there's a camera in front of my vision. I'll get used to it, I guess. Where do I go today? Boom. That's usually where I start. Make sure I have the right mic. Nope. Oh man, I'm glad I checked.
Morning.
Good morning. There. Thank you, Fax. Hey, Jazz. Here we go. RP mode. The two stealthy, sneaky characters are in there. Huh. Surprised no one's here. This campus is so big. Yeah. There's Rick. I'll talk to Rick. I don't ever talk to Rick. I'm gonna talk to Rick. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
What are you doing?
I was just walking around. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Same.
I noticed all the teachers are going up towards the
Oh, you're right.
area over there.
Thank you.
Do you know any reason why?
I'm not sure. I'm about to go find out, though. Thanks for letting me know.
Very well. You're welcome.
Hello.
Good morning, Bliss. We thought you were up at the lighthouse already as you moved in there.
Yeah.
We're all meeting up there right now with meeting the new teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yes, let's head up there now. Sorry to
New
hurry.
teacher. I didn't even know this. Well, I knew there was going to be one. I didn't know he was here yet. It'll be nice to have another teacher to talk to.
Possibly. Though I'm sure the subjects he'll want to talk about might be a little old.
Oh. Did he not give you a good first impression?
That's not what I mean. You'll understand shortly.
Okay.
Endeavor to arrive as quick as possible. It's my pleasure to
All right,
meet all.
I've gotten the last teacher.
Thank you, Headmaster.
Ah, so good
morning,
to
Lord.
see you. Hope you've been well. I got your letter as quick as it teleported in, which was really startling, by the way. It nearly exploded the paperwork.
Well, those fairies. Fairy mail, that is.
I was like, but
I'm
now
surprised
that
you
I'm
didn't see the
here,
little
and
fella.
I found him, and I took care of him. I apologize if he was a bit singed when he got back to you.
I'm sure they're used to it by now. All those fairy catchers out there.
I said, well, it is nice to meet all of you. My name is Lorne Barnes, at your service, and I believe you're in help of someone to help fight the darkness that has been encroaching around through the various travels I've been through. It seems you folks need some help.
Yes, well, as far as the students are concerned, the security of the world is what we'll be referencing it as. We don't want to startle them too much, as they haven't even started lessons on what the darkness is. But
Hopefully
we're working
we
them
can-
up. They just started their second year here, unfortunately.
And at least we have time to help them learn then.
He's
Well,
petting his beard.
yes.
For introductions are due. At this point, you all know my name. I barely know any of you, unfortunately. Shall we go
Let's
down the
start
row?
with everyone on Vaughn's side and head this way. Vaughn, you may begin.
Professor Von Dunnen. I teach alchemy at the academy.
Pleasure. Forgive me if I don't
Senior
remember
professor.
any names immediately. It'll take a while.
No way.
Yes, he's also the teacher of Ignis, as you can see by his colors.
Oh, interesting. I'll probably need to learn your ranking system soon.
Yes, we'll go over all that in time. Minerva?
I'm Madame Minerva. I'm the administrative assistant to the headmaster.
Pleasure. I remember you a little bit from the desert.
Yes, our students really took a liking to you, the ones that you interacted with around the water.
Did he say he's teaching
Yes,
Defense Against the
good
Darkness?
kid
Because that's
there.
what I'm teaching.
Definitely responsible.
Not the best place to set up an interview, but it'll work.
Yay, another old
Professor
teacher.
Albrecht. I'll be teaching history and illusion here at the academy. A pleasure.
Lovely. I would love to compare notes one day. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Instructor Pierce Carver. I cover combat instruction here at the academy.
Excellent. And seem a
I
bit
do
young.
recall running into you over at the desert as well.
Right, now I remember you. Everything.
Yes.
I also remember those eyes of yours, which are peculiar. I would love to compare some notes with you as well. I wish to know how they're teaching people these days about how to combat in various armed forces a bit different than what I'm used to.
Oh,
And you are?
And he's also
Professor
one of
Willow.
Vanguard's teachers.
Ah, yes.
Just to,
And,
as you can see by his
and once
purple
more-
representation. But then we can move on. Sorry about that. Just making sure he's clear on everything. Willow?
Right. He's Professor Willow. I teach runecrafting.
Oh, excellent. I could possibly learn a thing or two from you.
Well, that'd be a first.
It's always possible. And obviously, you know,
I already know
Yuya
you.
Akiyama, headmaster, blah, blah, blah. And then Silver.
Greetings. My name is Professor Luna Silva. I oversee Crystal Thorn and the teacher of Tactical Combat Casualty Care. That is the medic unit here at the school. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Excellent. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. And who
And
are
your
you?
glorious
Hello.
beard.
Thank you. I groom it every day.
I'm Miss Bliss. I teach enchanting here
Aye.
and will be teaching Defense Against the Darkness eventually.
Excellent.
Nice to meet you.
It's my pleasure to meet you. I assume we will be working in tandem to help prepare these soldiers and students.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
Yes.
now that introduction's away, please forgive me once more if I continue to forget your names. And the hairs usually like to keep the memories, but they keep falling out ever so often. So with that, what do we have planned for the day? Maybe a tour or anything else? As far as I said in your missive, I was either sleeping somewhere in some random room there or a bench down there.
Yes, well, we will be giving you a bit of a tour, but we'll be introducing you to the academy first. And we'll also be taking you with you. Gave us a bunch of wands.
He also
and
wants to
we'll be
sleep on benches.
Having the students head to the
We're best
range,
friends
and,
forever.
you wanted to see
Excellent.
their
I
aptitude, I
trust the
believe.
crate was undamaged.
Yes, it should be.
Excellent,
It's
excellent.
brought along by Seymour himself, our good old
it'd be-
turtle boat.
Yeah, it was terrible what happened to the last one. All those poor folk. But regardless, they're safe this time. So, regardless of that, to kind of help, give more of me, I believe I've already stated I'm here to help with the evocation pool portion of your academy, help teach them how to better project their magic. As last I saw, basically when I visited you folks in the desert, some of them had a bit of a uncontrolled power outage. Nothing refined yet. They need to learn how to basically control it or how to be more efficient with it. And hopefully we can help with that. So next time they go out into the field, they're better prepared to defend themselves.
That is correct. And then after that, we can give you a large tour, but I'm sure the students might hound you. But over the course of the day, we'll show you the entire academy.
Oh, I'm sure.
As you can see, it's
sure,
quite
sir.
massive.
Aye, and very nice job on the shield, by the way. It's like, did you do that one, or was it the enchantments that was with it when it got first built?
Sorry, the question was regarding the barrier.
Aye, who made it?
When it was actually
all these
founded,
teachers. I think they're
the reason
all
we
here.
located
Like,
the
every
school here
one
was
of them.
because this valley is along one of the ley lines, and we discovered there was a attunement crystal mine here, which is quite useful, and we decided to start digging there. We started selling off everything there a couple years after the Dark War ended, and then we found a specific crystal that was way more powerful than all the others, and we decided to use that to erect the barrier here. So it's not
I
specifically
see it.
me, but I do manage it now. The Cross-Allied Forces as a whole erected it once upon a time, a good 250 years or so ago. The students are
Very fine.
currently attuned to it, so when they leave, we are aware of it. But last year, they weren't even allowed to leave the barrier without a warning going off. But now they can leave willy-nilly, so we need to be watchful of that.
Excellent. Well, now comes to the question. Do you all have any questions for me or anything else of that sort? I imagine from seeing the party down there below that was gathering, you had to shoo a couple of them away.
Yes, we do. They are quite curious.
They will
Sometimes
be all over
to
you
their detriment.
and in your
I
beard
forgot to
and
put
enjoying
those in my
themselves, questioning you all morning. Look forward to
Yes,
it.
a lot of them have been really looking forward to learning evocation of sorts. Attack magic, that
I
is.
imagine it's very exciting finally to be able to conjure fire in your hands and blow up your enemies, but it's a lot more nuanced.
Yes,
to it.
about that, if you can avoid the conjuring of the fire, at least around a certain individual, that might be helpful. As we do have a student or two that do not take too well to fire right now. They go into a weird berserk rage of sorts, and they get blinded and attack it blindly sometimes. So do keep that in mind.
We will introduce you to this troubled
as
student.
possible, because surely fire magic is very common.
Yes, it is. We do need to get her used to it, as it's harming other students' ability to grow.
Do you have a psychiatric ward and anybody who helps with therapy sessions?
We
here?
actually have already reached out to the Cross-Allied Forces, and a therapist will be arriving
Yeah,
here
this is a
soon
new
to
teacher.
evaluate her and see if we can help her along that route.
Oh,
Right, yes.
I did not know. Well,
You were there
Unfortunately,
for when we
terrible shame.
filled out the document?
Yes.
I can let you know the name of the student as the introduction, so you can keep that in mind.
Yes.
You can give it a shot, and I'll try to remember it.
I know you'll have ways of dealing with her, though, so I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about what the other students will learn. Alright, well, let's see. Any more questions that we can answer for you?
Well, I think I'll learn everything as we go through. I just want to make sure
Is my
everyone
camera already
understands who
running
I
away
am,
from
so no one's worried about anything.
Yeah. Yes, I hope your accommodations work out for you in the tower. I know Miss Bliss is... I'm not sure if she's picked out a room there yet. So you'll probably have a roommate of sorts.
Yeah, after everything that was happening.
At least
over
one
there.
for now.
I didn't really sleep there yet.
No, it's multiple floors last time I checked, so I'm sure we can figure out an arrangement.
Yeah, so it's quite a plentiful amount of space. So I think I need to head down to the academy and start getting things ready, unless you have more questions.
No questions for now. I think I will learn over time. I'm quite curious more about the academy more than anything else, but I wish not to spook anyone, none of newcomers here. But
Yes.
it's very interesting still to meet all of you.
Yes,
Me
the other
too.
teachers, you guys can take him to the teacher's building if you'd like and answer any of his questions, and I can prepare for the morning bell in the
I'll
meantime.
bring them over there.
We can certainly do that.
Yes, but feel free to answer any of his questions and help him get acclimated.
Well,
Oh,
Dawn, let's take a trip over to the teacher's lounge.
Very well. You lead. I've only been able to...
Professor Willa?
Oi!
I just wanted to tell you that Melanie's been having a hard time lately, and she's been telling me how she's upset that you've been gone. So I just wanted to give you a heads up.
So, basically,
I need to visit her.
5,
Yeah.
technically. All of them have designated insignias except for General Squad. General Squad just has the general insignia that our school uses to represent itself. But for the base squads, we have Ignis, my squad, represented by a phoenix. We have Vanguard, our purple squad, represented by an axe and a sword, I believe. Ardent Vale, represented by a tree. They use the color green. And then there is Crystal Thorn, represented by light blue. They use a rose as their insignia. They all have different purposes. Ignis, well, right now, I do not think any of these squads are prepared for the rules they currently have, but they're working on it.
The stream's lagging? Is it just you, or is it actually lagging? Dude, I could just be standing there and my camera runs away from me. Why? So confused.
But there is a book on that in the library. I'm sure you can study in time. But yes, they do complement each other greatly. What I am certain of is Vanguard is combat, so you'll likely get a lot of them coming to you to learn some magic. Sorts like that. All in time, I'm sure.
Basically designated specialities for each group.
Yes. Roles within an entirety. They'll take
Do they all
places amongst
plan
the
to...
cross-side forces.
Have you all prepared them as if they get separated or on their own? Any standard training?
We have given them
Thanks for
standard
the
training
host, Neither.
regarding formations. They have learned to work as a group, but still flimsy. They have a lot to learn, and they...
Nothing detailed.
Zora and the
yet.
Bear is a new teacher.
I see.
He's literally,
Well,
he's like
they hold on to the
Dumbledore.
information granted to them. It's out
So
of
many
our
old
hands,
man teachers
however.
at the school.
There are a lot of students who are ambitious.
And Vaughn, who's like,
Quite a few of them show great
doesn't have a
promise
body.
within learning what they are given. I could tell you a couple. One pupil who may be quite interested is Hannah Hart.
You wanted to
She
speak to
is-
me, Madam Minerva?
She is Autumn Vale. She's very proficient at taking notes, which to remember everything.
They're going so slow.
She will probably try to give herself an influx of information.
They're walking so slow.
That's
Why?
all in good time. She's currently doing it as we speak, I imagine. Let me think. There's many others who show great promise such as that, but you'll meet them eventually. You can tell she's
Ah.
talking to them.
I haven't encountered this
Morning,
before.
Dixie.
Support her. Yes, the portal is very useful. Easy to get around the
Much better
campus.
than running up
Yeah.
the hill every time you want to go take a bath.
Yeah.
Go on now, Lord.
Have to memorize that. Yes, continue on.
Yeah. Well, you'll meet most of the students. You'll figure out who's which. But I can tell you a little bit about the portal. There's one of the good things about the headmaster being, well, the headmaster. His magic is quite large. He uses such an arrangement of different kinds. And one that's greatly useful is transmutation.
Hold up, son. I know I look young, but the beard says I'm old.
If you look young, then I look old.
I would say you look distinguished.
Well, thank you. That's better than what the others say on the road.
I suppose we could just stand here for a bit. It's open. Let's cry.
I did the first thing my first day. I was walking all slow because of my heels.
A water cooler.
A water cooler?
Dispenses water. Other sort of cups.
We're out of cups, but if you hold your hand down, I'll show you how to use it.
I think that's a trick.
I'll do it for you. You just hold this button right here and squirts out water.
Insert perverted joke here.
Fascinating. Never seen it before.
Yes, technology is changing life as we know it. It'll be inevitable before it takes over everything. But we'll see about that.
Can I get one of those in my tower?
Sure. We can take one of them over there. They don't get
I can
used.
move one of them up there for you later. I'll take one over there for you later.
Thank you. Fascinating. I like that. Just free water, just right out of a faucet. I've never seen that before.
Yes. Not quite a faucet, but yeah, a tap. That sort of way.
You'll just have to refill
like
it
it.
whenever it's empty.
Excellent. So, might be a bit rude for me to ask at this point, but, what is the status, basically, of your entire thing? Do you believe, basically, mostly in my eyes, do you think you're making progress against the forces that you're fighting against?
We haven't started.
His mustache giggles.
Quite yet. There's a lot we have to do. Before we can certainly begin, there's a lot of preparation to be made. The students are being chiseled down and shaped up. It will take time, but we aren't the best at what we do for nothing.
Between the
All
politics
stages of the
and bureaucracy, things are slow. But they have to be anyway, because a lot of the students are not very receptive at times. They are distrusting of staff, and can be hard to work with. But there are many good eggs among them that want nothing more than to be better at their craft. You'll find out as you go along, Professor, I'm sure of it.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm sure. I have my work set out for me.
But do not take such an answer with a lack of meaning. We are not in stagnation at current. We are slowly creeping towards our goal. We just haven't hit the downhill point yet to get more of a jolt. It will take time. Give it next year. Things will start improving rapidly. I'm sure of it.
I need to turn my ear on. It's hot.
So far.
I'm interested to meet all of them at some point to understand what bedrocks were laid and see what we can help build with it. Of course, with all of your help. I don't want it to be meaning that I'm trying to be a singular point of this. I am looking for all of your advice to learn more about these kids and how to better maneuver past their personalities to shape them in the hardened warriors for the times to come.
Very well. We'll help you along the way. I've been here for over 100 years, and I tell you, it's all the same every year. All the students have different personalities. Clashing personalities, or perhaps even personalities that mesh well together. But you just need to figure out who works well together in the end.
Albrecht.
That's why we have these squads.
Professor Albrecht and I are also new this year.
Oh, well, I'm glad that I could be the new kid on the block and try to, with your wisdom, be able to help me out to figure it out. So show me around your teacher thing. I like the very elaborate stonework and presentation of it all. Very large lobby for it.
Indeed. To see it last a couple of years ago, before it was burned down. The entire campus was made out of wood because of the headmaster's magic. Every building was made from his design and his magic. But it's not fireproof, so one of our professors, the former Professor Fractus, sort of burned it all down.
Hey.
He's in need of service.
Thanks for the follow, Edith.
So, hopefully
Believe
you're
that.
not off the hinges as he was. I suspect you aren't. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking.
Well, time will tell. At that point, everybody kind of goes cool at some point. So, one thing I noticed while kind of coming in here is your guys' defense system at that point. You seem you only have the barrier, and that's it. What happened to the rest of it?
What do you mean? The Tumen crystals?
Do you not have any, any magical traps anywhere? Any sentries going on for it? It seemed pretty clean coming in here, unless it's so good, even I missed it.
I need to turn my air on.
If we decide to defend everything with sentries and traps, the students have nothing to defend their school with. But themselves is what we're looking for. The barrier does a lot on its own. Nothing can get in that isn't attuned to it or allowed because of the headmaster's will. So, and it's very hard to break it too, so I'd like to see anything try to get in. But should they come storming up? Like one...
Even so, the staff themselves combined with the students will be very effective. As I'm sure you know, you would not be here if you weren't, Professor.
I'm I'm aware of that, but my travels have shown me that even when the best of the best is presented in front of you, they can still massively fail, even with no preparation in mind. One of the things I've learned is as much as you can cast the mightier spells, preparation is usually key for it. And that is something I'm looking to kind of put on an agenda around
Guys,
the
I
ground.
don't get the camera. I don't know what I can do.
See if I can go talk to good old Hetty and see,
I recentered my space.
so we can do to buff up defenses, because it makes me highly nervous.
To be honest with you, we don't try to stoop for any defenses beyond the area. Because while you do say maybe it's not enough sometimes, and maybe it doesn't work.
Oh, TV me rated. Thank you. I'm sorry, I missed that. Uh-oh.
Failure is the bedrock from where we build up towards success. And I doubt we're going to fail while you're at the academy. We haven't for a very long time. In fact, I haven't seen it once. Otherwise, we wouldn't be standing here. This would all be rubble. Perhaps even a graveyard of its own.
I do have a question, however. You two don't have any badges. I assume it's only strict to one teacher per squad.
No.
That is the case for all except for Vanguard. Vanguard has Professor Steele as well as Professor Carver. Professor Steele started out, however, his travels and other responsibilities do take him away from the campus a lot, so Professor Carver is doing that responsibility with the squad as well.
Gotcha.
We're gonna have multiple teachers for every squad. Just right now, Vanguard is situational.
Yeah, we don't have a squad. We're just helping out everyone, pretty much.
Understood. If I may ask, how did that, your excursion in the desert go? I was only able to appear there for a time and left from there.
I'll leave that to the ones who were present. I was only there one day.
And any of you at it?
We all were.
Bagua was a political mess. And not really a good place for the students to be on their first mission this year, but that's my humble opinion. They handled it very well. They did, considering what it was that they were faced with. And though I am regretful to say there was one fatality inside of an ancient tomb, but other than that, there was no international crisis and everyone else came home. And the mission itself was accomplished, so...
Yeah, my OBS was saying that.
Were you able to recover the body at least?
Yes, it was. It was returned
I might
home.
not be able to stream today. It did this once before, and neither was saying the same thing that his OBS is doing this.
Back home to Eldoria,
so it might be something with our internet, our upload speed.
Yes, the King's Guard reclaimed their bomber soldier.
I might not be able to stream today, guys.
I see. I was going to offer the pay respects.
I'll give it a little longer, but...
We do have a monument for all the students lost, if you'd like to go there at some point in time.
I would love to. Even though
The monument is for students who were not buried at the school. The graves of those who were.
After we get this teacher talk done, I'll see what's going on, and if I can't fix it, I'll just raid somebody, because this happened before.
Fallen students tends to build up the size.
Well, they understand what they're signing up for, but at some point today, I would like to pay my respects.
Of course.
If that's fine. If that's appropriate.
I wouldn't see why not, Professor.
I'd be happy to bring you there after we do the tour. Maybe we could even end there, as we tour the campus.
Good. I might particularly spill some flowers from the garden at that point to try to offer something or figure something out. So, yeah.
Shall we begin before the headmaster rings the morning bell?
We're not to start now.
No, right away. He doesn't want too many students seeing the new professor until the meeting. What we can do is we can show him the offices around here so far.
Sure, I'd like to see everyone's
I can show you not everyone has... Well, most of the people who have an office actually split off from the group. We have Professor Willow's office and Professor Carver. I guess, Vaughn, you could show him yours, and I can show you the admin office and the headmasters.
It's good to be familiar with things in case I need to come over and figure out where my payment parchment is going to be.
That would be with me.
We best
Ah,
start with the
excellent.
administration office since it's closer, just around the corner.
Leave that to you.
Yeah, right this way.
I've changed the notes, by the
Eventually
way.
find where the library is.
I'll be right back.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in Steele's office. What's in here? I've never. Here, I'm gonna go invisible real quick. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream today, guys. This happened to me before. So it looks like my stream's dead. So I'm gonna.
Keeping all my worst things from Concordia and lugging it here every day for the next year.
Oh, you're feeling. Run yourself to death.
I'm not the one to do it.
Two phrases at once. One step in.
Morning bell for everybody to gather in main hall.
We actually should go with Von Dannen, madam, to avoid the ground level.
Ah, right.
Probably take a break.
No way. I shall meet you all there.
I'm gonna. One second, guys. I'm really sorry.
There we are.
I'm gonna, for now, send you guys to. Yeah, I don't know. It's saying right now still, though, that it's dropping frames. I don't really understand. Yeah, I don't know. It's saying right now still, though, that it's dropping frames. This happened to me before. It says it's dropping. I'm gonna go ahead and raid HackKid for now, and then I'll try to reset my internet after all this stuff happens. So I don't really understand, but just go hang out with HackKid for now. I don't want you guys to see a choppy stream. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
That'll do it. There's everything wrong with what Rook did. That'll do it. His little personal.
When doing that particular transportation